The methods and techniques in this video were performed by professionals and are for entertainment purposes only. Under no circumstances should they be used or attempted against an animal or another living human being. Such action would be illegal and immoral. Do not try this at home.
Spring has sprung, and the perennials are blooming. But last year's plants aren't the only things springing back to life. So make sure you're the one smelling the roses and not the one pushing up the daisies. Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Zombie Go Boom starts now.
Zombies, the bloodthirsty undead. Baseball bats, machetes, hammers, weapons of choice to bring down the walking dead. What makes a zombie go boom?
I'm Jim Goza, zombie survivalist. Now odds are, you're gonna be at the movies, at the grocery store, at the office, or out in adverse conditions when the apocalypse strikes. So the question is, could you kill a zombie with a $10 soda, a package of lunch meat, a ballpoint pen, or an umbrella? Using real-life settings, we put the weapons, everyday objects, and theories to the test, and you won't believe the stunning results.
As you can see, it broke the nunchuck. You only get one shot with one of these.
Don't find yourself fiending for human flesh. Learn the best ways to bash undead skulls and stay alive in any situation.
You've studied the books, you've watched the movies, but you've never seen anything like this. Forget everything you know about fighting zombies. Zombie Go Boom. Kick undead ass.
1 part Deadliest Warrior, 1 part Mythbusters, and a whole mess of zombie. Gardening is a popular hobby around the world, so there's a chance you might be out tending the field when the apocalypse starts. So, which common gardening tool is your best bet for bringing down the undead? First up in our test, the trusty shovel, a zombie-killing classic.
Welcome to the Zombie Go Boom test compound. Using high-speed, slow-motion cameras, ballistics gel molds, and coconuts, we put the weapons, everyday objects, and theories to the test to get you through the night.
Our first weapon of the day, the shovel.
A shovel is a tool for digging, lifting, and moving bulk material such as soil, coal, gravel, snow, etc. Shovels are extremely common tools used in agriculture, construction, and gardening. Most shovels are hand tools consisting of a broad blade with edges or sides fixed to a 3 to 5 foot handle.
Now, some benefits of the shovel is it's very long, so you have lots of reach to attack your enemies from a good distance. Another good thing, very hard and sturdy. Also, with a fiberglass handle, it's fairly lightweight. Now, some cons of the shovel. It is long. It's bulky. It's hard to travel with. If you're in an enclosed space, it's hard to get some swing going on. Also, it's fairly heavy, which means that it's designed for a teenager to an adult.
So, will the shovel live up to its Zed to dead reputation, or is it nothing more than Hollywood hype?
Now it's time to try the blunt force action of the shovel. Oh. Woo! So, once the shovel peeled through the skin pretty well, then it was able to work straight into the bone. Let's take a look at the high-speed footage. You saw us use this shovel as a smashing device, but now, right here, we're gonna test out its slashing and stabbing capability. First up, the slash. Oh, mama. It cut way into it. Okay, so you're looking at a neck severing or possibly a complete decapitation with one of these. And now, the spearing technique. Once again, you can see right there in the top, I definitely cut in to, I'd say, flesh. I don't know if it would pop into bone though, and it didn't go too far. All right, one more slash, this time at a diagonal. Oh, mama. All right, so look what we got here. With that diagonal slash, we've got almost a complete decapitation, if not severe injury. So you're definitely gonna knock the Zed back at least a few feet and possibly straight on its ass. All right, guys, the shovel is a perfect tool when fending off zombies. It's great for slashing, smashing, and stabbing. Also, they're cheap to buy and easy to find. Up next, the Power Auger.
The Power Auger is a yard tool for digging post holes, removing weeds, and planting trees, shrubs, and bushes. It claims to give you the muscle to blast through hard rock and clay and cut through the thickest roots.
Now, the Power Auger looks awesome, but it has a lot of cons. We'll just start with the cons first. First of all, it's incredibly short range. Look at how short this thing is. Another issue is you have to recharge the battery unless you use the base that it came with, which plugs into a wall. So you'd have to be near a wall socket in order to fend yourself off from zombies. In order to attack a zombie, because of the short range, you'd have to first jam it in and then spin, hopefully doing some damage to the skull, maybe killing it, or at least doing some damage to the jaw so it couldn't bite you and transmit the Z disease. So, let's give our little friend the Power Auger a spin.
Does its spiral design with sharp edges give you the power to power through the undead? We tested the Power Auger on a coconut and found it to be the opposite of awesome. So, we're going to see if the auger handles a more fleshy zone.
Now it's time to see how awesome the auger really is. Woo! Destroyed it, and quick! Oh yeah! Auged to the max. Okay, well what we found is the auger is actually fantastic for going into the more fleshy parts like the face or the neck. I'm really glad this thing worked. Our next household weapon, my favorite, the $high-dollar hoe. The most ancient profession, a hoe, is a versatile agricultural tool used to move small amounts of soil. Common uses include digging shallow trenches for planting seeds and bulbs, chopping weeds, roots, and crops, and moving soil. Now, some benefits with the hoe are that it has a sharp edge here, and on this one, 2 sharp edges here, perfect for slashing. Again, it's long, about 3 to 4 feet, and this one is made of a bamboo handle, which makes it incredibly strong and lightweight. So the $high-dollar hoe is a very good weapon, but the unfortunate thing about it is that its attack is very limited. You can either hit from above, from the side, or from below. The issue with this is that because this weapon is so angular and sharp, it may get lodged or stuck, meaning you'd have to struggle to pull it out again. Also, An action like that might end up bringing your enemy even closer to you.
Will the hoe be easy enough to handle, or will we end up contracting a ZTD? Now let's test the choppability of our hoe. Woo! It broke! The hoe broke! Look at that! Clear through. And let's see what it did over here. Oh, okay, we got into it. We definitely smashed into it. Check that out. We definitely busted into it with the hoe, even though it totally smashed. So I guess that was a fault of the wood. So what's the lesson here? I suppose it would be that you want to get some kind of composite, aluminum, or fibrous pole as opposed to wood. This is actually bamboo. Okay, so we were wrong about the lightness. I mean, yeah, bamboo is incredibly light, but it is not very sturdy. Well, that concludes our first full episode of Zombie Go Boom. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'd like to give a special Zombie Go Boom heartfelt thank you to all of our friends and subscribers on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for watching our videos and for spreading the good word. We'd also like to give a huge shout out to the Zombie Apocalypse Academy, Zombie Apocalypse Preparation, Casey, author of Zombie Survival Aptitude Test, and all of our friends at the Don't Get Bit blog. Thank you guys so much, and join us again next time.
Find cover in blackness, run like a bullet from the barrel. Think of us when the dead come to life. Soft skin is what I remember.